USB capture. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Hello.
Testing. "20 minutes until tip-off here at Maiden Castle. We will be with you soon for the action, but strap in. It promises to be an impressive game." Shocking. Next week. Next week. Hello and welcome to SLBW Action today. It is the 5th of April. Easter's just around the corner and Manchester are the visitors to the northeast as they take on the Durham Palatinates. We are just over 1 minute until tip-off. The host Durham are currently on a 4-game losing streak and lost the last meeting between the two teams by 56 points. So everything points to a Manchester win. However, the SLBW has not been so straightforward this season. So make sure you tune in. Davida Dale became the first player in the league history to hit a quadruple double in the first meeting between the sides. How will she do today? Durham are still without Harriet Otwell-Soulsby and Katie Bennett, and their losing streak coincides with Harriet Otwell-Soulsby not being available. Manchester are 11-6 in the league and are looking to cement a home tie in the playoffs. All to play for. I'll bring you the starting fives soon. But Manchester with only 3 games left to play in the season. This one against Durham. We've got Auckland at home and then Newcastle away. Durham have got the 4 games left in the regular season as they try and sneak into that 8th spot. Cardiff breathing down their necks, but Durham currently hold that 8th spot. Manchester at home today. Then we've got Leicester at home, Caledonia away, and then Newcastle at home to finish off the season. Durham's last win came against the London Lions 5 games ago. Manchester getting their last win against Leicester 74-57 just last week. But I mentioned that quadruple double back on the 21st of December in Manchester's 56-point win against Durham. 12 points, 13 rebounds, 14 assists and the 10 steals. Absolutely incredible performance on the day. So Durham's starting 5 looks like Shanique Lucas wearing number 1, Eliza Brault number 5, Ori Chukwuetu number 8, Sarah Wells number 3, and Marina Fernandez Pardo number 31. For the Manchester basketball, we've got Danny Williams wearing 3, Davida Dale number 2, Lauren Thomas Johnson 45. As I give you these time files, we have got a little bit of a delay, waiting for the referees just to get us all started as the players shake hands. But it's Maura Fitzpatrick number 10, and Anastasia Warren wearing number 4 for Manchester. As I say, slight delay, not entirely sure what for at the moment, but the players seem ready. The Durham Palatinates again running with this 6-player rotation. Izzy Wood on the bench for them. Manchester run that little bit deeper. So referees shaking hands, look about ready to go, and it'll be Shanique Lucas and Maura Fitzpatrick on the tip. But as the players are ready, we still have that delay. So technical problems being put down to the delay, but the referees are now happy and we can get underway as Fitzpatrick won the tip, but it goes to Fernandez Pardo. Lucas with the ball. Tries to get to the basket, puts it up and puts it in. Durham start with the 2. Tough finish by Shanique Lucas. Williams inside and Manchester answer straight back with Warren. So fast start here at Maiden Castle. Brold gives it off to Wells. Wells gets to the basket and is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Lauren Thomas Johnson called for the foul. Sarah Wells gets the first one to go. Shooting 95% from the free throw line so far this season. So you'd expect both of them to go, and that was way off. But Shanique Lucas is there for a big offensive rebound, and Durham get a second chance. And it's with Wells. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Wells again to the basket, but Warren strips the ball. Hell ball called, and it's Manchester who take possession. So Davida Dale now takes the ball. Ooh, nearly passed halfway for Manchester. Durham making it difficult for them to do so. Seven seconds left on the shot clock. The 3 is up and long. And it didn't get a touch from anyone, so it will be Durham possession. Fernandez Pardo up against Fitzpatrick. Brault thinks about the 3, puts up the 3, and it's no good. And Dale with the rebound. And Manchester work their way through the press. Williams puts it inside to Thomas Johnson. Can't get her effort to go, and Brault brings down the rebound. Brault gets it to Lucas, but she can't find the finish. But she's there for her own rebound. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Eliza Brault has it stripped by Dale. And Thomas Johnson is fouled by Sarah Wells, and she will go to the line for 2. So Durham make a change. Wells goes to the bench and Wood checks into the game. And the second one is good. So we are tied up 3 points apiece in the early stages of this game. Lucas for the long 2. It's Fernandez Pardo for the long 2. Gets it to go. Lucas with the assist. The 3 is up. And the 3 is good. Response from Manchester. Anastasia Warren again. Manchester take their first lead in this game. Lucas can't find a way through, but will keep possession as the ball goes out past the baseline. Chukwuetu to inbound. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Eliza Brault gets it to Wood. Wood finds Chukwuetu in the corner. 2 seconds to get a shot off. She does, and it's a nice finish by Chukwuetu. And Fernandez Pardo with the steal. Izzy Wood finds space, long on the attempt, and Williams brings the rebound for Manchester. Hands it to Dale. Dale to Fitzpatrick in the corner for 3. And the ball stays with Manchester, with Danny Williams. But the hand is in there by Chukwuetu again. And it's Lucas. Shanique Lucas with 2 more. Just floats it in. Good start by Durham, and it's another steal. Eliza Brault tries to get it to Lucas, doesn't, and can't get the finish. Another 3 from Manchester. This time Danny Williams hits it. 9 points apiece. Just under 5 minutes played. Fernandez Pardo inside to Wood. Durham worked the ball well. Oh, Fernandez Pardo tried to thread the needle to Wood, but the pass was just too strong. And this time it's Lucas who sits on the bench for Durham as Wells comes back into the game. And Georgia Anderson comes in for Lauren Thomas Johnson for Manchester. So Dale up against Wood, breezes past and is fouled by Ori Chukwuetu. It's her first foul in this game. It will be Manchester ball from the sideline. And it's Dale with it. Fernandez Pardo get a good hand. Wood finds Brault, gets to the basket and lays it in for 2. Nice quick move from Durham. Another steal from them. Davida Dale hits the floor. Wood can't quite get it. Manchester do get it, find a bit of space. And the offensive rebound this time. It's Georgia Anderson for 3. Hits it. Manchester again lead this one by 1. Brault gets fouled as she went to the basket. The referee just wondering what number Maura Fitzpatrick is before he signals it to the bench. And it is Fitzpatrick who will go to the bench. And Hillot checks into the game for the first time. Brault gets the first one to go. The scores are all tied again. And goes perfect on the pair. Plenty of lead changes so far in the early stages. It's a nice pass inside, and can Anderson get the finish? Wow, what a finish, Georgia Anderson. Fernandez Pardo. Oh, can't quite get it to Brault, and Manchester will take possession. Fernandez Pardo taking the seat now. Manchester again bypass the press. But it's Shanique Lucas with a hand in, but Manchester keep possession. Anderson to Williams. Williams gets it inside to Warren. Out. In the shot is short. But Manchester get the second chance and Wood is called for the foul. Oh, sloppy turnover there from Manchester. Davida Dale just stepping out of bounds after the inbound. So Durham with the ball again. Shanique Lucas, been Durham's shining light this season. Gives it to Wood. Over to Brault. Ori gets to the basket and gets another finish. 4 early points for Ori Chukwuetu. And Durham now take the lead. Davida Dale, Hillart, Anderson now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson gets it to Williams. Brault starts strong. And that will be a 24-second shot clock violation. Brault managed to save the ball and it worked out well for Durham. Impressive first quarter so far by the Durham Palatinites. Wood gets it to Wells, and Wells gets the finish. Durham scoring, spreading the scoring nicely, but it's Hannah Shaw up against Wood, and Izzy was there for the rebound, and it will be Durham possession on the arrow. Hannah Shaw couldn't get that finish, it rolled in and out. But Durham with yet another defensive stop. Wells to Wood. Wood puts up the three. Izzy Wood doesn't get it to go. That was surely in. And Davida Dale moves up the court quickly. And Hillart can't get it stripped. Manchester having to work so hard on every possession. 6 seconds on the shot clock. It's Anderson. Can't get the tough finish this time. And Izzy Wood will bring it for Durham Palatinates. Brault finds a bit of room to Chukwuetu, to Sarah Wells. It's good! 20 points to 14, but Manchester looking to respond quickly, and they do. Still trail by 4 points. Just over 1 minute to play in this first quarter. Brault now hits it three. It's no good. Warren to Shaw, and Wells is there for the block, but Shaw tips it to Anderson. And I think it's been given to Manchester. And it's Fernandez Pardo on that inbound. Got to get it over halfway. And they do, just. And it's nice work by Wells. Lucas to three. quick basketball again by the Durham Palatinates. And they get the 3 to go. This time it's Shanique Lucas with her 7th point. I was going to say, but again, Manchester respond quickly, but they do not get the finish. Danny Williams couldn't get it to go. And it's Lucas. Finds Wood. Puts up the 3. Gets the 3 to go. It's Izzy Wood. 26-16. Offensive foul called under the basket on Hannah Shaw. Izzy Wood possibly took an elbow to the face there. And the referee called it. There were 9.7 seconds left in this first quarter. 26-16. Hugely impressive by the Durham Palatinates. Everyone on the score sheet. 9 seconds. What can Lucas do? As the clock ticks down, Lucas gets to the basket and gets the 2. And Manchester will not have time to respond. 28 points to 16. Hugely impressive by the Durham Palatinates. So as we go into the first quarter break, Durham's quick brand of basketball there was too much for the Manchester basketball. And as I said before, everyone on the score sheet. Lucas with 6, Wells with 6, Brolt with 4, Chukwuetu 4, Fernandez Pardo with 2, and Izzy Wood with 6? I thought Izzy Wood had only scored 3. I must have missed that one. But as the competition goes at half-time on court, we'll look at Manchester's statistics with Anastasia Warren hitting those 5 early points in the quarter. Georgia Anderson with 5 as well. But as I said in the intro, everything pointed towards a Manchester win. But this season, the SLBW has not been so easy to predict. And Manchester currently trail by 12. So the referees are back onto court. The players just saying their final few words. Davida Dale now with the ball. Warren gets it inside to Fitzpatrick. 2 early points for Manchester as they look to claw back this deficit. Durham need to maintain this intensity, the press that they had on the defensive end, and the quick basketball offensively. It's Wells. Wells called for travelling. Dale finds an open Williams, who finds Thomas Johnson. 2 more for Manchester. It was the second quarter. Durham really struggled last week down in Nottingham. They lost that one by 29 points to 4. They do not want to repeat. And it's Williams. And it's Lucas called for the foul, so Williams will go to the line for 2. Williams good on the first one. And good on the second one. So as we go through the second quarter, the stats have been updated. So Izzy Wood with only 3 points in that first quarter. Shanique Lucas now up to 9. But Durham scoreless in this second quarter so far. It's Wells. Just under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Brault. Gives it to Wood. Wood in the middle. In and out. The hoops have not been friendly to Izzy Wood so far. Danny Williams shows Izzy Wood how to do it. And Lee Davies senses that 7-0 run that it's time for the timeout. Sorry, 9-0 run to start the second quarter in just over, well, in 90 seconds. 9 points for Manchester, and they've clawed back pretty much that full 12-point deficit. The buzzer goes to signal the end of the timeout. Lee Davies still talking to his team. What did they learn from last week's second quarter? Manchester will be happy with their start, but it is Durham possession. Lucas brings the ball over halfway. Hands it off to Wells. Wells finds Fernandez Pardo inside. Twisting, turning, tries to get it to Lucas. Manchester defensive hand knocks it out of play. And it's Lucas to inbound. Lucas! Oh, cheeky play! Off the back of Davida Dale, and then puts in the 2. What a way to stop the run. Dale to Thomas Johnson. Warren, Manchester moving the ball around well, but it's Danny Williams with a foot on the sideline. 2 important possessions there from Durham. The score at one end, the stop at the other. Straight from that timeout, that's exactly what Lee Davey will have wanted. Wells to Brault. Now Wood takes over, gets it inside to Lucas. Another nice pass from Izzy Wood. Lucas nearly gets a steal, but it leaves Thomas Johnson open for 3, and she hits. 32 points to 28. Durham still lead. Wood puts up another 3, just short, and Dale brings down another rebound. Oh, the Red Sea just opened for Davida Dale there. Durham defenders just split, and she went straight to the hoop and put it in for 2. The gap is now only 2. Wells up against Fitzpatrick. Gets it to Brault. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Only 2. Got to get a shot up. Does. But it's no good. And Williams with the long ball. But Wood with an important hand defensively there. And Fernandez Pardo gets it over halfway. This time to Lucas with a quick 3 attempt. Just long. And Williams brings down the rebound and will bring it down court for Manchester. Warren, a 3 attempt, no good, but Dale is there for another offensive rebound. But can't get her 2 attempt to go. Wells gets the rebound and hands it to Izzy Wood. Broach tried to find a gap there to the basket, but it was knocked out of bounds. Anderson and Hillard checking in for Warren and Thomas Johnson. Manchester have done well to claw the gap back to only 2, 14-4 in this second quarter. Fernandez Pardo up against Anderson, can't get the finish, and it's Dale again with the rebound. Foot on the line, so it's 2 if it goes, which it does. Brault. Can't get it to Chukwuetu, and Dale with another steal. Passes to Fitzpatrick, and Manchester now lead. So within 5 minutes they've clawed the 12 points back and taken the lead. Lee Davey called another timeout. Danny Williams up to 8 points for Manchester, and for Durham, Shanique Lucas top scoring with 13. But there'll be a lot of positives for Lee Davey to be talking about in that timeout. 15 minutes in, they do trail by 2, but they have been in front by 12. Manchester didn't have an answer in that first quarter. It's been a little bit different since then, but Durham have definitely shown they can compete with this Manchester side. So Brault is on the bench in this 6-player rotation. And it's Manchester it's Durham to get us underway. After that, Fitzpatrick 2 points just before the timeout. Fernandez Pardo gets it over to Wells. Now with Lucas. Durham trying to find. Wells puts up the 3. It's long, but Chukwuetu is there under the basket. Big rebound. And travelling called as Chukwuetu found that little bit of room. So Manchester will take possession. It's Dale. To Williams, over to Anderson. Anderson thought about the 3. Gets it across to Dale. Williams now to Anderson, does put up the 3 this time. But it's no good, and Lucas brings the ball away. Lucas to Fernandez Pardo. Gets the 3! Durham retake the lead. Lucas fouls Dale as she went to the basket. It's her second foul. And Dale will go to the line for 2. Dale misses the first. So a chance to tie the game. And does so. 35 points apiece with 4 minutes left to play in this first half. Fernandez Pardo gets it to Bolt. Finds a little bit of room, but Dale's there with the block. And it came off Bolt as she fell to the floor. So it will be Manchester ball. Anderson up against Wood, gets it to Hillot. Williams to Thomas Johnson inside. Gets the friendly roll. It's a little bit too easy for Manchester to bypass that press. Wood puts up another three. This time just off again. Wood hasn't been far away, but Anderson can't respond. Wells to Wood. Gets it back. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas Johnson gets a hand in. Fernandez has got 4 seconds to do something here. Does put up a shot. It's short and Williams grabs the rebound. Anderson. Warren again, free. It's a long two if it goes. Toe on the line. But Manchester having that spare player again. A lot of room in the corner. They lead by 4 now. Brolt gets it back from Fernandez Pardo. 8 seconds again for Wells to put up the shot, which she does. Is it going to drop? No. Wood brings the rebound to Fernandez Pardo. Wells. And Thomas Johnson will be called for the foul on the floor. I think that will be her second foul. So 2 minutes left in this first half. Fernandez Pardo finds a bit of room, twist, turns. Can't get it to drop. Williams finds Anderson. Fernandez Pardo gets a hand in to stop that pass to the corner. It's where Manchester have had a lot of success. Timeout called this time, Manchester. Rhian Bailey as they lead by 4. So some key stats so far in this game. Danny Williams and Lauren Thomas Johnson top scoring for Manchester with 8 points. Danny Williams got 8 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So yet another triple watch on a Manchester player this season. For Durham, Shanique Lucas still with those 13 points, top scoring for the Durham Palatinates. Manchester able to out-rebound Durham 19-11 without that presence of Harriet Otwell-Soulsby. But we've got 1 minute 44, and you do feel like this is an important 1 minute 44 in the context of this game. Durham led by 12 coming into the second quarter. They now trail by 4. but you think they need to keep it tight in this last 100 seconds. And Lucas gets a hand in, but it's not enough for Durham to take the ball, but then it is now. Exactly what they need. They need those stops. They need to keep it close or take the lead before half time. Lucas to Bolt. Wood finds a bit of room for three. It's just short again. And Anderson brings it away for Manchester, but Lucas is there. And Lucas puts in the easy two. Nice steal, nice move. Anderson, Durham again with the steal. And they're just going to have a conversation because Izzy Wood was clearing through. Just a foul called. The Durham bench querying that call. But just a foul on the floor. I mean, he clearly did stop an easy layup attempt for Durham. Referee's just checking something at the table, and we're ready to get underway again with Fernandez Pardo. Gets it to Wells. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Wood back to Fernandez Pardo. Wells gets to the basket. Nice, tough finish by Sarah Wells. We are all square again. 26 seconds left. And a foul called. Sarah Wells this time called for the foul. And it's her second. So it'll be Manchester ball from the sideline. Miscommunication there for Durham. Davida Dale left open under the basket. They move it around well, and it's Williams. Hits the three. 20 seconds left. A poor defensive possession there by Durham. Never recovered from leaving Davida Dale open on the inbound. 9 seconds left. Wells gets it to Bolt. 5 seconds now. What can she do? Steps through. Can't get it to go. And there we have the first half ends. 39 points to 42. Well, it is all to play for in the second half. So far, it's a game of 2 quarters. Durham taking that first one by 12, but Manchester storming right back and taking the lead and head into the locker rooms with a lead of 3. Tune in for the second half. Do not miss a second of this one. Welcome back to the action. So what a first half we had. 39-42. What will the second half bring? Brawl tries to get the basket, but can't get the finish and limps away from that contact. But it's Williams up the other end. And just like she did in the first half, Anastasia Warren gets the scoring underway for Manchester. But Brault is still limping, and Wood checks into the game. So Lucas with the ball for Durham. Manchester have got a 5-point lead. Fernandez Pardo hands it to Lucas. 7 seconds on the shot clock and foul called. I think it was called on Maura Fitzpatrick. That's her second foul. Fernandez Pardo. Now it's Lucas. We're down to 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lucas puts up the three. Hits it! Shot clock was running low, but Lucas said, doesn't matter. Hits the three and cuts the gap to 2. Manchester looking to respond straight away. Long 2. Chukwuetu grabs the rebound and Durham come the other way. Lucas to Fernandez Pardo. Chukwuetu. Now Wood tries to get the basket, but it's blocked by Dale, but Wood is there to recover. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Wells puts up the 3. The rims have not been kind to Durham today. Fitzpatrick responds with 3. Hell ball call as Fernandez and Williams fall for the rebound. It is Manchester possession. Dale to Williams. Manchester moving the ball around well, and Williams step back 3. No good, and Lucas is there for the rebound. And Warren hits the ball off Wood, and it will be Manchester possession. Two-point gap into the third quarter. Warren finds a lot of room, puts the 3 up and hits it. Again, a miscommunication on the defensive end for Durham. Left Anastasia Warren with so much room and she made the most of it. Wells, hand in by Fitzpatrick, so the ball will stay with Durham. Lucas. It's going to have to be quick. Does get it to Fernandez Pardo. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Fernandez. Spin and in. Marina Fernandez. 7 points now for Fernandez Pardo. But Manchester look to respond quickly with Warren. But she can't get that one to go. Chukwuetu, a lot of room for herself. Tries to float one up, but it was too strong and Manchester bring the ball away. Dale up against Wells, and Wood comes to double team, but it's in the corner for Warren. There's a lot of contact from Fernandez Pardo's. Fitzpatrick tried to put that one back in. Just a delayed whistle, but Fitzpatrick will go to the line for 2. Fitzpatrick misses the second one, but Danny Williams is there for rebound number 12. Dale to Warren. Warren steps on the sideline. It will be Durham possession. So Durham trail by 4. Lucas with that burst of acceleration gets to the basket, can't get the finish. Fernandez Pardo with the rebound. Lucas for 3. Hits it! Shanique Lucas up to 21 points and cuts the gap to only 1. Sarah Wells nearly getting the steal there. Stays with Manchester. Dale up against Wells. Gets over halfway. Finds Fitzpatrick. Into the corner for Warren again. Anastasia Warren gets the friendly roll. 3 more. Warren up to 13 points. Manchester's lead up to 4. Chukwuetu finds the gap. Can't get the finish. Williams again with the rebound. And it's Halot now. And Wood fights for the rebound. The referee said Dale got the last touch. It will go with Durham. And it's Wood taking a seat on the bench. Wells did find ball but couldn't find a balance and threw the pass away. It's Dale. But Wells is in there with an important defensive hand and Lucas brings it away for Durham. Fernandez Pardo, a lot of room for 3, is short. And Manchester bring it away, but Fitzpatrick's pass is too long and it will go back to Durham. And Woods stay on the bench lasted about 10 seconds. Lucas now finds Fernandez Pardo, gets it back. And throws a pass away. It's Warren with the steal. Warren looking for options, finds Anderson, puts up the 3, knocks it down. Slight stoppage there as the ball came on the court, but the 3 is good from Manchester and from Georgia Anderson. So Manchester's biggest lead of the game so far, 7 points, and they could extend it now as Anastasia Warren gets to the basket and finds another 2 points. Brault. Wells knocks down a 3 out of nothing. Huge basket from Durham. Cuts the gap to 6. Dale, Anderson, same spot as before. Not the same result. And it's Durham who come away with it, but it was held ball, and it will stay with Durham because of the possession arrow. Shanique Lucas with 21 points. Can she add 2 more here? Yes, she can. Nice pass inside by Eliza Brault. Dale hits the 3, but it's long. Chukwuetu tried to find Lucas, but Dale was there for the steal. Hilot, and it's Fernandez Pardo slows things down. Lucas with the ball. 4 points the gap. Eliza Brault, aggressive to the basket, is fouled by Kamal Hilot. And she will go to the line for 2 more. First one good by Eliza Brault. Goes perfect on the pair. The gap is down to only 2. Lauren Thomas Johnson to Williams. Warren out to Williams for 3. Williams called for the foul as she went to challenge Wells for that rebound. Two minutes 30 left to play in the quarter number 3. Durham with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession, and it's Lucas again. And it's Shanique Lucas again. Tie ball game here at Maiden Castle in the northeast. As we tick down the final 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Anderson can't get that one to go, but fought hard for that rebound and got it to Warren. Lot of room for Williams. But Brault is there for the steal. Is fouled by Hilot as she went for that layup. Aggressive basketball again by Durham. Back to what we saw in that first quarter. No good on the first one. Four from the free throw line before this visit. But she's missed them both. We are still tied up. It's Warren. Warren up against Lucas. Gets it to Thomas Johnson. Lot of room for Anderson again, same spot. Same result. Georgia Anderson up to 11 points. And Manchester lead by 3 now. Wells tried to get past Thomas Johnson. Had it knocked away. And it will be Manchester ball. Fitzpatrick back in for Manchester and Wood back in for Durham. Williams to Thomas Johnson, gets it back. Danny Williams. Georgia Anderson finds Williams underneath. Can't get it to go. And there's the shot clock buzzer. Durham possession. There's a warning on the Manchester bench. .49 seconds in quarter 3 remaining. Durham 56, Manchester 59. Fernandez Pardo, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Brault. Up against Anderson. Finds a bit of room, can't find the finish though. Long pass to Thomas Johnson. And she can't find the finish. There's 22 seconds left. One shot is the call from the Durham bench. Shot clock is off. 14 seconds remaining. Foul called on Danny Williams, and Manchester in the penalty. So Brault will go to the line for 2. There's another warning for the Manchester bench. So Brault with a chance to cut the gap. Currently stands at 3. Missed her last 2 at the free throw line. First one is good. 11 seconds left after this free throw. And the second one is good. Durham trail by 1. Davida Dale with the ball. The clock counts down. It's Georgia Anderson in the corner. It's no good. Brault has 2 seconds to shoot. She gets it away, but it's no good. What a game we have here at Maiden Castle. Here's the third quarter break. The fans are ready to do their chuck-a-duck. We are ready to have a breather. 58-59, Manchester lead by 1. Shanique Lucas with 25 points for Durham, leading all scorers in this one. Anastasia Warren with 15 for Manchester. Back on December the 21st, Manchester took the game 106 points to 50 against the Durham Palatinates. Heading into the final quarter, they only lead by 1. Manchester are the first team back onto court. Lee Davies still getting the message across to his players. Maybe he's taking that extra 10 seconds breather with their 6-player rotation. It will be Manchester to get us underway in the fourth and final quarter. Here we go then, 10 minutes to go. What a game we've had so far. Williams inside to Thomas Johnson, looking for options. Gets it back to Williams. The shot clock running down. Williams gets it up. Gets a nice roll. Good start for Manchester. But Durham quickly into their offensive play. Wells. To Wood. The crowd getting a little bit more involved now. It's the fourth quarter. Lucas, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fernandez Pardo, what a move! Nice pass, nice move. Durham respond with 2 of their own. Williams. 3 assists away from yet another triple-double. Danny Williams. Manchester moving it well. It's Fitzpatrick. Can't sink the 3. And Wood is there for Durham. Wood, bounce pass into Bolt. Couldn't get the finish. And Wood is there again. Impressive hand on the defensive end. Brault to Wood, to Brault, back to Wood. Nice move. Durham take the lead again. Wood. Defensively against Fitzpatrick, but it gets it to Anderson. Anderson inside to Thomas Johnson. The shot is long. And the foul is called. And Lauren Thomas Johnson will go to the line for 2. Durham players just making Thomas Johnson wait. We're ready to go now. First one, no good. Hits the second one, we're all tied up. Hillot back into the game for Thomas Johnson. And it's Durham now. All tied up, 8 minutes to go. Fernandez Pardo to Brault. Brault gets it out to Wood. To Lucas. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lucas has it stripped. Dale with the steal and the pass out to Hillot. Big 3! Manchester now lead by 3. Huge steal by Davida Dale. And then the pass out to Hillot. Huge 3. Lucas, we're down into the final 4 seconds of the shot clock again. Lucas gets the long 2 to go. Impressive finish by Shanique Lucas. Up to 29 points now, Shanique Lucas. Manchester lead by 1. 8 seconds on the shot clock. It's Dale. It's Wood. Steal. But 2 seconds left. Fitzpatrick got to put up from distance. Wow, it's a huge 3 from Moa Fitzpatrick. Right on the shot clock buzzer. Extends Manchester's lead to 4. Held ball called. It will stay with Durham. Six minutes 30 left in this fourth quarter. Durham can't let this gap extend much further than 4 at the moment. Lucas does get it inbound to Fernandez Pardo. But it's Dale again with the steal, but she loses it, and it will be surely Durham possession. The referees... Yeah, have finally called it, I think. Wells now with the ball. To Fernandez Pardo. Gets the 2! Marina up to 9 points in this game. 6 minutes left. It's Davida Dale. Finds a bit of room. The shot's no good, but it's Williams there with the putback. Big offensive rebound and putback by Danny Williams. Lucas out to Wells. Can't get the 3 to hit, and Manchester bring it away with Warren. Dale inside to Hillot. And the gap is up to 6. Over 5 minutes to go. Wells is fouled. And we'll go to line for 2. So Wood takes a seat on the bench for Brault. Every point crucial for Durham. Wells hits the first. Not the second. And it's Fitzpatrick brings the rebounds. Davida Dale again. Fitzpatrick wide on that 3 attempt. Brault all the way. Hit Chukwuetu to the basket and is fouled. We'll go to the line for 2, Chukwuetu. First one's good. Second one no good. And it's Manchester with a rebound. Again, Danny Williams. 15 rebounds now for her. Davida Dale up against Wells. Finds Warren, and Warren finds 2 more. Fernandez Barrow gets it to Chukwuetu and is fouled under the basket. She'll go to the line for 2 more. The gap is 6. First one bounces out. 1 from 2 again from Chukwuetu. 5 points now the gap. 4 minutes remaining. Durham will need some stops in this one. Can they do it on this possession? It's Warren to Davida Dale. It's not this possession. Dale knocks down the 3. 8 points now the gap. Oh, Durham just running out of steam. Fernandez Pardo does well to recover. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Brolt. 2 seconds to get a shot off. Does. What a finish! Warren puts up the 3. Out of nothing! Huge 3 from Anastasia Warren. 9 points the gap, matches Manchester's biggest lead so far in this entire game. That's Warren up to 20 points. But Lee Davey calling timeout sends Durham just running out of a little bit of steam. 9 points the gap with just over 3 minutes remaining. This time it's Durham first back on court. It will be their ball to get us underway, but they will need to eat into this 9-point deficit early after this timeout. Manchester looking to hold on to this win, trying to cement their position in the top 4 as we look towards the end of the regular season and into the playoffs to get that home draw. But it's Lucas just on the basket. Wood battles hard, so does Chukwuetu. Hell ball call and it will go to Manchester. Wells putting the pressure on Dale. Dale gets over halfway and past Wells. Now it's Lucas putting the pressure. Gets it to Warren. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Warren with 2 more. Biggest lead of the day, 11 points. And Brolt manages to save it. Wells puts up a 3, it's long. And it's Manchester yet again with a rebound. Warren for 3 more. Wow, Anastasia Warren, what a day you are having. Taking over in this 4th quarter. That last 3 put Anastasia Warren up to, let's just check, up to 25. Hitting 5 from 7 from 3 points. What a day Anastasia Warren is having. The difference maker at the moment. As Manchester lead by 14 going into the last 2 minutes. Danny Williams, 15 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. Davida Dale, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists and 7 steals. It's looking like Manchester are going to survive this one, pulling away to a 14-point lead with just over 2 minutes remaining. It will extend their record in the league championship to 12-6. Durham will be 6-11 if the result stays the same. Wood gets it to Fernandez Pardo. Brawl, nice move, but can't get the finish, and Williams again with the rebound. Dale to Williams, puts up the 3. Another 3 for Manchester. Danny Williams hits it this time. Four from 7 for Williams from 3. They haven't missed many. And suddenly up to 17-point lead. So Durham ball from the sideline after a slight delay. Shanique Lucas with 29 points herself. Gets it to Brault. And it's Dale this time picking up a rebound. Manchester just slow it down. And Dale can't get it to Fitzpatrick, but does get it to Warren. And does get it to Williams. Step back, long 2 if it goes, which it doesn't. And it's Lucas now bringing it away for Durham. Fernandez Pardo up against Fitzpatrick. Brawl gets bumped, but it's Fitzpatrick that comes away from the ball. Into the last 60 seconds now. Manchester again slow it down, this time with Dale. Fitzpatrick. Foul called on her drive. It was Eliza Brault. Fitzpatrick will go to the line for 2. First one is good. And so is the second one. Well, Lucas, loses it, and it's Warren with the steal, gives it to Davida Dale. Dale can't get a pass to Thomas Johnson through. And Durham regain possession. 33 seconds left in this game. Manchester in the last 5 minutes stretching to a 19-point lead. Wells can't hit the 3. And it's Williams with yet another rebound. It's Dale down to the last possession. Up against Wells. 6 seconds left and she'll just dribble it out for a 19-point victory. There we have it. So Manchester get their 12th win of the season. Shanique Lucas did her best with 29 points for Durham. But Manchester, Davida Dale, 6 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 steals. Danny Williams, 18 points, 17 rebounds and 7 assists. And Anastasia Warren with 25 points to go along with her 9 assists. Impressive performance from Durham with their 6-player rotation. kept it close for the majority of that game. It was only in the final stages that Manchester pulled away. But thank you for joining us. We will be back here at Maiden Castle next week as Durham Palatinates host the Leicester Riders, and I will see you there.